Justin, thanks for doing this. Just what do you remember about your first meeting with Georgia a few weeks ago?
Yeah, I think they're a very, very talented team. They got a great point guard and Severe Willer, and he's playing really great right now. I think he had a triple double the other night. But I just remember they're gonna play really hard. They're gonna move the ball. They're gonna they're gonna play a lot due to that point guard Severe Willer, and he's gonna be out and making plays, and they're gonna make a lot of steals on the defensive end, and they're gonna play really hard. So.
Hey Justin, it feels like with all the time you guys missed, it's kind of crazy. The season's almost over. I mean, what do you think about you guys added that Kentucky game to the schedule? Are you happy about that? I mean, what do you think about just trying to make up some of those games that you guys missed earlier in the year?
Yeah, it's definitely good whenever you get an opportunity to go out and play. But I think right now I'm kind of just have my mind focused on Georgia and just kind of go step by step and see what happens right after Georgia. And then especially with in the times like where it is now, you never know what could happen. So as long as you guys play on that day and then see what happens. But I'm definitely happy we scheduled that game against Kentucky.
Justin, what's the mindset of this team right now? Where do you gauge the temperature of how you guys are feeling coming into the facility every day?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean we're trying to just really just lock in on each day, each try and get better each day in practice and try and go out and get a win. Just kind of just get back on the right track again against Georgia, and then just go day by day.
Where do you guys feel that you can grasp some confidence when you guys get on the court? And
Yeah, I mean just we can get confidence within each other and from our coaches, and just try and be ourselves and try and just carry any momentum we can get, just kind of carry that momentum through and keep on staying with it.
Coach has talked about Keyshawn and kind of just the gains that he's made this year. And we've seen it just with him making more of these mid-range shots and just his evolution as a player. And he's talked about him being a leader too. What have you seen just as his teammate, someone who's been with him now for a couple of seasons? I mean, how has he sort of grown this year?
Yeah. I think he's definitely worked on his game very hard, and he's always been a great player. But now he even reached that next level where he's making mid-range shots, and that's helping in a tremendous way. And then as a leader, Kia, he's really vocal, and he's really whenever somebody has a question, they'll go to Keyshawn, and Keyshawn he'll tell people what they're doing right and what they're doing wrong. So,
when you look at this season as a whole, obviously, it's we've talked about how much of a roller coaster it's been with all the ups and downs. Compared to not playing and sitting out with this pandemic and everything. I mean, even though the results haven't been there for you guys, are you glad you've been able to still play with these guys and play these games and go through this experience, even with all the ups and downs?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I love my teammates. I love playing with my teammates. I love the coaching staff. It's not like that changes. I still have love for everybody, and we're just trying to stick with it and try and get a win against Georgia right now.
Go ahead, Colin.
Justin, sorry, I came in a little late, so apologies if you've already been asked, but I guess you guys have been struggled in the open court, struggled in terms of getting fast break points off turnovers. As a group, how frustrating is that, and what can you guys do to improve that going forward?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, we worked on a little bit of transition offense in practice, and I think we got some good stuff out of it. And yeah, like that's a big piece of the game is if we can turn people over, then and we really need to convert those into transition baskets.
And for someone that's maybe not too knowledgeable in terms of just transition basketball, what do they kind of teach you how to do, and what are some focal points that you guys are looking to really harp on as you guys play Georgia in these last two games after that?
Yeah, I mean, you could teach how to run lanes and stuff, but when the ball's in the open court, it's mostly it's on the players. It's kind of like there's not a lot of coaching that goes involved into transition offense. You kind of just gotta that's the time where people just put their head down and go get a basket.